everybody, I am nastymold, and in this video we're going to get all the seasonal candles, do our daily quests, get information on today's shard event, and find the treasure cakes. First up, the season candles. We have our first one in the social space of the hidden forest, and the rest can all be found below. So we are going to head down. Each one of these little seasonal candle bundles gives us 25% of the wax. You have to forge a season candle. So finding all four will give us one total candle. So we had one just below there. Our next one is past this gate. I'm just going to do a little fly and a little whoop through that hole. You can see it's just across this river. And then our final one is in the very end of this section. Let's fly up and fly over to the end. There it is. Now again, finding all these should give us one total seasonal candle. Easy peasy. Alright, with those found, let's get started on today's daily quests. To melt 10 darkness, it kind of goes without saying, but all we have to do is burn 10 little pieces of darkness. And of course, while you're doing this one, be careful. Today's rainbow candles are super easy to find, they're very hard to miss. All we have to do is go down the cloud tunnel a little bit, and here they are. Of course, you don't actually have to light them, but I mean, you might as well. Get that candle cake. Yum, yum, yum. We can find the ancestors' table of belonging in the elevated clearing. This is the exact same table where that wax event happens, where Grandma will serve us dinner. Today's spirit we live is the hair tousle teen, and it's kind of confusing to get there for some people, so I'm just going to show you from the start. We are in the forest brook. We are now heading to the elevated clearing. This is the area where you can find Grandma. From here, we're just going to keep going straight past the tree where you can find Grandma. And head a little bit towards the left. We'll find another hollowed out tree. Once we're at this tree here, we are going to have to get another person who has the stomp emote. We both need the stomp emote. And we will stomp on either side of the stone and it will fall through. And then we can find ourselves in the underground forest. So yeah, finding this area can be a bit complicated. There is another way to get through by taking the wind paths. But that's a bit more complicated. Here is the hair tousle teen. And you can get up here a little bit faster by calling these butterflies. There are some jars you can open up. I just fly up usually though. Flap, flap, flap. We're just going to follow their memories through this giant underground area. And you may need someone's help for the next part as well. So they go to this big stone in the middle of the room here. We're going to fly to the top. Chances are you will need to recharge your light at some point, but there's lots of little glowing mushrooms and jellyfish and things all over, so it's pretty easy to recharge your stuff here. There we go. And now the next checkpoint is in the middle here, and it's inside this room, which is a little bit tricky. So we have to activate a switch, which is on this big slab here underneath all of these darkness plants. We gotta burn that, activate the switch, and then the switch only stays activated as long as you are still lighting it. So ideally you would have another person here to help you, either go in or hold the door open for longer. Sometimes you can get to lag a bit and just go through, but I did not manage to do that, so hello. I have a friend here who is now lighting it for me and I can go through. So we have a checkpoint right there, and then we have a checkpoint over here. And the next one is through our second door. This one stays lit a lot longer, so if you're by yourself in this room, you can get out very easy. So tricky. This whole spirit. Hello? Oh, there we go. Now we go through for a checkpoint right here, and then the final one should be somewhere in that big rock with the birds flying all around it. All the way up there. There is a normal way to go through, which is to go through the lowest open hole, and then you call and butterflies should carry you up. But I usually just fly all the way up. Let me find that jellyfish right there. We're going to recharge, and then we're going to fly up. Okay, charge a little bit. We are then going to fly to the entrance above, but if that's way too high for you, you can always go to the one lower and then call for the butterflies to carry you up. So we're going all the way up. Wait a sec, actually hang on. Whoop. Muscle memory took over, they're right here. I usually just go to the very top. Oops. Well, that spirit is done.
Today's rotating treasure candles can be found in the Golden Wasteland. Our first one is pretty easy to find up here in the social space. You just have to look behind you when you first enter. Our second one is just on the staircase at the end of the Broken Temple area right here. Our third one can be found in the graveyard. Just be careful, we're going to dive into this little skull, maybe? Maybe it's a skull. And find our third one right here. And at the very end of the Golden Wasteland, just before the temple, we have our fourth treasure candle bundle on this platform right here.
Sad news for today, it looks like it is a no shard day. That means that absolutely no shard will be falling in any of the realms today. Unfortunate.
And that is it for today's daily changes in sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!